And okay, cool. So an action. Okay. To Aaron, can you give us a descriptive adverb? Any descriptive adverb that you could think of? Just the word itself. Excellent. To Toastmaster Walcott Sands, can you tell me what portion of a speech introduces the topic and also captivates the listener's attention? You want a handshake? Subject. Okay, that's very interesting. To Toastmaster Knowles, can you tell me what is the name of the structured element of a speech that provides the proof towards the point in a body paragraph? I'm sorry, I asked you. Toastmaster Hutchinson, are you in? I'm just waiting on you. Excellent. Is it the support of the No. So let's go ahead and see. Now that we're in, hoping that those on the virtual platform are in as well. Let's go ahead and pick a theme. Do you want to go to the Himalayas? You want to go to the beach? Carnival, jungle, sports, space, Valentine's Day, or underwater? Yeah, two for Himalayas. Those on the virtual platform, please respond so I can hear you. I don't want to count you out. I don't go underwater. One for underwater, two for underwater, two for Himalayas. Valentine's for Aaron. Toastmaster
Underwater.
Toastmaster Smith, you say underwater as well?
Yes, I did.
Underwater. And Toastmaster Wilson, Toastmaster Edwards, are you going to say anything?
Valentine.
Two for Valentine.
Put underwater. That is put underwater.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was close, but we are going underwater. We are going underwater. So look at your screen. It should be asking you to select a character. And once your character has been selected, it's going to pop up. I'm looking on the screen for you to select your character. And so Toastmasters, Daniel Jones has decided to become a penguin underwater. Same thing for Toastmaster Walcott Sands. Toastmaster Knowles, I don't know what that is.
Where did you find that from?
Is that a platypus?
I guess I'm cross.
Bigger blue jay.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, Toastmaster Smith is a cute little panda bear.
Can I re-choose my character?
No. Decided on a penguin for a reason.
Because it looked cute. I didn't know there was more.
God. Let this be a lesson. There are 7 of you on, but only 4 have selected characters. Waiting on Toastmaster Hutchinson. Waiting on Toastmaster. Come on in quickly, Toastmaster Mills.
Amen.
Open your cell phone or any other device, Toastmaster Mills. You're going to go to join.nearpod.com. You're going to enter this 5-digit code right here at the top. And that should help you get in. Someone else has also popped in as a panda. Oh, Toastmaster Wilson is a panda. And Aaron is a giraffe. And Toastmaster Hutchinson is a fox. What's that song with the fox? There you go. Little dated, but you'll never forget that song. All right. Are we ready, everyone? 7 are in?
No.
Oh, we're waiting on Toastmaster Edwards. Waiting on Toastmaster Edwards. You got 30 seconds, Toastmaster Edwards. This is going to activate our prior understanding and we're going to see what we know. I hope you select the correct answers. I will give you a little hint as to what these questions will focus on. Obviously, the point of the time to climb activity is to not only guess the right answer, but to guess the right answer the quickest. Points are allotted for how quickly you guess the correct answer. If it's wrong, you get no points. But if it's right, and maybe you guess third or whatever, then you'll be placed accordingly with points. I see Toastmaster Khalil is in. That looks like a bear. That's neat. He did. Now,
That's actually me, sorry.
Toastmaster Toastmaster Minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Toastmaster Minutes, so good to have you in the room.
thanks.
You need to read. My recommendation is to always read, and this is the scope of course, Toastmasters. We always observe, because we're the learned leaders of the world. We observe before we respond. We read before we provide an answer. So take a good look, read quickly and amply, and provide the response as quickly as you can. You're going to be looking at one excerpt from Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech, and you'll be able to provide, or you'll be asked to provide a response. Think critically. Are we ready, Toastmasters and guests?
Oh.
Yep. Yeah.
Anyone? Let's try this again. Are we? Oh, wait. Oh, Toastmaster Mills.
Can we get the website one more time?
Join.nearpod.com. .nearpod.com.
And then I code.
And then these 5 digits right here. For those of you, once you read the quote the first time, it's the same line. It's literally the same line that repeats for the rest of the questions. And so hopefully that'll help you move a little quicker. All right. GT. 6ZWGT. You're the first young person I heard pronounce Z as Z. I was trying to be different. Oh, you're so thoughtful. Okay. And so I hope we are all ready. Right, the barbering TM. Okay, cool. Okay. Cool. No, you're not moving now.
Exactly.
I'm about to begin it. Toastmaster Mills, are you in? This is where I stop sharing because I don't want you to see the answers from my view as the thing. And so
How am I the future? What if I keep the finger?
Oh, wait, hold on.
all right. Is that Toastmaster Mills that just popped in?
Yep.
Who is a frog? Excellent. You also cannot see it, neither on the Zoom or on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, your game has started. 3, 2, 1. Read the excerpts below from the Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech. I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. Select the option below that indicates the correct subject and verb that agrees with each other here. 60 more seconds. Waiting in 3 more people to provide answers. 2 more people to provide answers. 1 more person. All answers have been provided, and Toastmaster Wilson is in the lead, followed by Toastmaster Knowles, and third is Toastmaster Edwards. Question number 2. First and the right answer gets you the points. Same quote. Here is the question. Select the option below that indicates the correct meaning of the word demonstration as used in the speech. I see 7 have answered already, waiting on one more person. 90 seconds is on the clock for a reason. Waiting on one more person to respond. All answers are in. Wow. 6 people got it right. That's really good. Good job. Number 3. Here's the question, same quote. Select the option below that indicates the correct adverb used in the speech. Jesus. No one got it right yet. No, Toastmaster Bills, you can't change your answer. Toastmaster Miles, sorry. Waiting on 2 others to respond.
I can't be the only one who feel kind of dumb. Like, what is an adverb right now?
What do you mean? There. Waiting on 2 more. None of you got it right. Wow. We know where to spend some time. Question number 4. Here, the same quote. Here's the question. Select the option below that indicates what portion of the speech this line would be included in. What portion of the speech would this line be included in? Getting on 4 more responses. There are different references of the manuscript. I just use one.
So I will who get it first.
Last question. Same quote. Here it is. Based on this line, what tone below is Martin Luther King Jr. speaking in? Waiting on 4 more responses. 3 more. 2 more. Oh, it seems like everyone's responses are in. And that is it. For your responses, or here is your placement, Toastmasters and guests. And let me also.
Everybody. Tomas first. He said it.
So we're not gonna do that. Round of applause to Toastmaster Wilson in first. Toastmaster Knowles, Vice President of Education, represented in second. Toastmaster Minutes coming out of nowhere to take third, Mr. BBPR. Toast. It's Shawnee Wills, Toastmaster Minutes. Toastmaster Hutchinson in fourth. Aaron taking up 5th, right in there. Toastmaster Edwards in 6th. 7th is our good officer, Toastmaster Sands. Toastmaster Jones is 8th, Mr. President. Toastmaster Will Dream in 9th. Hey, how you doing, Turquoise? Good to see you. 10th is this Toastmaster Miles, and 11th. Oh, Madam 80, you weren't able to do it.
I didn't come last.
All right, so here's what we're focusing on tonight. Keep a look at your screens, because even though you can see it here, you should see it on yours. So we're looking at language for speakers. We're enriching our speaking capabilities. I'm sorry, I had 4 and then I removed 1 because I didn't want tonight to be too lengthy. So now it's just 3. Subject verb agreement, description, and speech structure. Feel the need to take snapshots on your phone, write down some notes if you so desire. This is not just to push you in your communicable fields, wherever you're practicing so that you can communicate effectively, but it's also to help to give you the tools needed to give the best speech you can give. All right, so let's jump forward first with subject-verb agreement. Take a look at the image that's on your screen. There are many, many rules to subject-verb agreement, but I wanted to supplement you with these 4 that you see on your screen. Mom or dad cooks dinner at night. We know that subjects and verbs agree by number. Everybody say, subject and verbs agree by number. One more time. Subjects and verbs agree by number. Excellent. What does that mean? Mom and dad make up how much?
1. Oh, no,
Sorry, mom or dad make up
1 each.
one each. Right? Because of the or, this is considered a compound subject, but it's by or. So we either are considering one or the other. And so we keep the singular verb. People think that singular verbs don't end in F. Yes, they do. Tamaz is sitting in that chair. Kareem is on the virtual platform. Dylan Miles is the handsomest man in the room. Erin is the greatest queen to ever walk the face of the planet. June is a wonderful human being. Do we get the scope? Right? However, same thing if you used regular verbs. Walcott Sands runs on the beach every morning at 5 a.m. Johan Hutchinson dazzles all of the ladies on UB's campus. Right? One lady, Kareem will dream bags any morsel of food presented in the front of him. All of the verbs end in S because it's one person or one subject, and so the verb ends in S. So they agree in number. One subject, one verb. Say it with me. One subject, one verb. Behemans don't like this a lot. You'll be surprised. One subject and one verb. When it's and, so if I move this or and I put mom and dad, what happens to cooks?
take a S.
Remove the S because now the S becomes cook. Oh. Makes sense, right? What if we move down to the second one? The bouquet of roses smells wonderful. Why didn't it say smell? A is the subject. Ah, but it's not because of, right? We call that the preposition. It's setting us away from the subject. So it's, think of it like if it wasn't you, because of roses, the bouquet smells wonderful. Right? Now, if we said the roses, then this would need to say everybody get a cookie on this case bread.
Don't look at that.
Same thing here. If one item is, of course, is being seen as a countable noun, right? And so $20 is, that's one stock amassing $20. So this is a collective noun. It's collected into one. $20 is a high price to pay for milk. We would never say $20 are. Makes sense, right? However, if we said the packets of money, different packets, it's plural. So then we'd have to say are, right? Same thing with the last one. We have it juxtaposed in the first sentence. We have 2 singular subjects being joined with the conjunction and. So that means it's definitely plural. 2, Tom and Ben play. So we have the plural, right? So you're making sure to look at your subject. If it's plural, then we need to have a plural verb, which will most likely end in no S. But if it's singular, then we have the singular verb ending in most likely S. Of course, we know there are regular verbs, and you got them. Questions? None? Let's see what you
Yo, isn't
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry. Toastmaster Wildry, Toastmaster Edwards.
uh, thank you, Toastmaster Williams, for the fourth sentence. Isn't the singular subject actually price? Since when you think about it, dollars is a plural quantity. Wouldn't the singular subject actually be price
The
instead
fourth
of
sentence or the third sentence?
$20 is a high price to pay for milk? Wouldn't the subject actually be price or the high price?
Oh
As
no,
opposed-
it wouldn't be. Good question. The reason why is because the predicate begins with the verb. So there's a subject and a predicate of every sentence. So subject, $20, predicate begins with the verb and continues on. So is, and the rest is the predicate. Subject is never in the predicate of the sentence. Good question. I like that you asked that. So $20 is. Now you could switch this up. Someone flip the sentence. What does it say?
A high price to pay for
Boom. Then what becomes the subject?
The high
Price. Ah.
All right.
verb would be to pay. Is that?
To pay.
To pay.
That's also a good question. I'm Mrs. Sergeant at Arms. Toastmaster Will Dream will help you log on to this for me in a moment. Toastmaster Will Dream, to answer your question, pay in this sentence is being used as a verb. What makes it different is, of course, you could have more than one verb inside a sentence. Why this isn't the verb we're paying attention to is because of the preposition before it. Anybody knows the name of the form of this verb? To pay is a form of the verb. Anyone knows what it's called? It begins with the letter I. The infinitive. The infinitive form of the verb. In this case, this would not be the one we're focusing on because infinitive forms of the verb use the verbs as nouns. About. All right. And so we don't need to worry about this right here. Yes.
I do have a question, so let's say that then we modify the sentence and switch the word milk to roses. Would it still be singular?
You mean $20 is a high price to pay for roses?
Like if we flip the sentence to say a high price to pay for roses,
Oh,
would
okay.
it be?
No, it would stay the same because the subject is still price. Right. So a high price to pay for roses is. Right. And so this would be the one that starts the predicate. When you switch it, it remains the same. Right. Now, if you were to change price, that's what makes it a bit different. Okay. Any other questions? No, y'all are so engaged. Aaron, what do you think? Is it easy? Is it complicated?
Like I know English, but.
It does. It does.
Jargon and whatnot, I feel like I'm sitting in the English class for the first time in my life.
I'm happy to help. I have my degree in it. That's why I'm here. Yeah. Oh, okay. I teach English. I teach English public speaking here. Yes, I do. Yes.
Yeah.
in UB in English.
How high?
Yeah, the level 400 level.
Essays are my best friend.
Yeah,
But the right teacher is fun.
What? I loved English 300. So let's move on. So this is a virtual field trip. I want you to manipulate it on your screens, right? It allows you to move it around. I want you to see and witness all of the goodness that's in this. Think of it as a panoramic element, so it allows you to move it around. It's 360.
Cat was here.
Where is it?
Say it again.
Cat was here.
Cat, let's see. Cat Williams?
Lucky in the villain.
Oh. you're able to manipulate it on your screen. So you can move it, see it. I can do the same thing here on mine. Right? So you see me being able to move it. If you just tap your cell phone screens, or if you're using laptops, you can scroll in and out by the roll of the mouse, or by just entering and exiting the cursor. You can see individuals taking it. This is from a scene in New York, if I'm not mistaken. And so you're able to see, and you could like zoom in. I want you to take a good look. I want you to become inspired by what you're seeing here. Look at some of the writings that are in, and just point out everybody, or as much people as can before we move on. Point out something interesting that you see in any of this grand artwork of the room.
I see a kind of inspiration on the wall.
What's it say?
Every instant of life, every look, every step, enjoy every space.
Yes, I believe that's right here. Am I correct? Is it right here?
I see it.
Yeah.
Latino inspires the potato head.
You saw Mr. Potato Head?
Yeah. Latino Dia de la Muertas inspired skull thing.
Ooh, nice.
Short spiritual book that,
Okay. Yes.
With the thing on the middle, the point on.
Okay.
No, the Hannibal is like a tent, it's like a word.
It's like an African name or African wording or something. So, just something, yes.
I see something creepy. I see like a creepy face as if like it's a soul coming out of a jar.
A soul coming out of a jar.
It's like right where the lady. Go to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Like right above that lady where in black.
Right here?
Yeah, go up, like, you see it? It's red.
Is it this?
No, go up a little bit more. Right where your most is.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, yes, it is. It is coming out of the jar thing. Ah, I see it.
Asian person.
Person of Asian persuasion. Okay. Has everyone grasped or seen at least one thing that caught their eye in the virtual field trip? Everyone's got something?
A lot of money is.
A lot
Yep.
of bunny ears.
Where's the free Palestine?
Toastmaster Edwards, what did you see, Toastmaster Edwards?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, but I see a box, a painting of a box that says "Think outside the box," and it looks like there's some words coming out of it.
Neat. You see it?
If you could find the picture that says "not art," it's right in front of it. Like if you could find the two words "not art," it's right
Alright.
in front of that.
Do it the other way?
Oh, keep going.
This way?
Keep going. Keep going. Keep right there. So many.
It's next to God says.
Yeah,
You said? Oh, think outside the box. Oh my gosh. I feel like Kazuki Tetsu is the name of an anime character. I really feel like that's it.
Well, coincidentally, it looks like they have Ace on the wall.
Ace from One Piece?
That's what it looks like.
Oh, okay. All right. Yes, Nearport allows you to take virtual trips around the world. It was either this or us. We were going to the moon. I chose this. And so now, there wasn't much to see on the moon, just craters. Oh. So, so now that you've grasped at least one element out of that field trip, look at your, what happened? Oh, okay. Look at your screen. This is a collaborative board. Look at the instructions. It says, post a GIF, right? So where it says share your thoughts, you can click, but you see the GIF right here at the bottom. I want you to select the GIF that represented anything you saw in that art piece and all of that room. Maybe, for example, Toastmaster Edwards saw the think outside the box concept. So he's going to go on a GIF and he might search for think outside the box. Yeah. Goodness and mercy. Excellence has entered the room. Kind sir, good day. And Toastmaster will dream will help you log right on in. even though I'm sure Toastmaster store is very familiar with the Nearpod. Right? So Toastmaster Edwards might go looking for think outside the box, and he's gonna look for a GIF, and he's going to select a think outside the box GIF, but he's going to write a sentence, and the sentence has to have a solid working subject and verb agreement. So that's what we're looking for. We want a sentence where your subject does indeed agree with the verb. All right, so go ahead. You're looking for a GIF, something that's art related, particularly related to the field trip we just took to that New York museum. And I want to see what you post. So when you post it, it's going to show up here. We're all going to be able to see it on the collaborative board. Yes. So you're going to post a GIF, and underneath you're going to post your sentence. So go look in. Maybe you saw a line in the art piece, and you might type that line in and see what comes up and select one of the GIFs.
Where are the GIFs?
So I'm sure. Oh, Turquoise found something. The face is coming out of the jar. Good job. So if you look right here, I believe that was Toastmaster Wilson who asked where it says share your thoughts. If you look to your end, you're going to see it has a place for you to upload an image, record a video, record an audio, as well as to post a GIF, a GIF, or a GIF. I don't know what it's pronounced as. GIF. There you go. So you're going to select your GIF, enter it in based on what you remember from the art piece. You're going to type it in, select one, and then give yourself a caption using, think of this as our lexicology session, using subject-verb agreement correctly.
Did I use it correctly?
You surely did. Face is singular, and so the singular verb is being appended to it. Good job.
I love the dog for life.
Yes, y'all could like his stuff like I am doing right now. I just pressed the heart and I liked his sentence. That's absolutely correct. You could actually do another one while I give some time for other people to post something in before we move on. I'm hoping everyone can post their sentence on the inside. I see Kalal has posted the cat can't escape this thought experiment. Think outside the box. Excellent. Right? Cannot escape. Escape being the main verb. The cat. Okay, that's correct. That's good. Toastmaster Noel says, sometimes all you need is love to find encouragement. Look at these correct sentences y'all are using. I love it. I love it. I love it. Sorry, students can see names. I don't want you to edit responses, but yes. Approve. No, I don't want to approve students' posts. No, y'all could just post that. Toastmaster Walcott-san says, life has many possibilities. That's absolutely correct. We're considering it as a uncountable noun. Life is life, both singular and plural. And so in this case, you would count it as a singular form. Life has many possibilities. Excellent. For those of you that posted, feel free to try posting another one. Crap, I thought I turned that off. Turn it off. There you go. Toastmaster Miles has posted from the river to the sea. What? Palestine will be free. But okay. I agree. I would have I wasn't prepared, but okay. Toastmaster Hutchinson posts Dia de los Muertos is the celebration of Daniel's love life. Wow. I wasn't prepared. Aaron, are you thinking? Your sentence will obviously be different from his. Remember, we're using this lexicology session through the collaborative board. So we're still seeing everyone's sentences. And of course, a GIF is appended to it. And so utilize it. I'll give you about another minute before we move on. I would love to see some more. I'm waiting for Toastmaster Austin's word. I'm waiting for Toastmaster Store. Toastmaster Dan's. I know he's going to put another one in there. I can't wait to see it. Toastmaster Minna says, life is but a dream. Ooh, I love your GIF, Master Menace. That's really,
Thank
really-
you.
no, it just gives you the opportunity to like. Hopefully, Nearport accelerates to allow you to respond. But feel free to respond now. You can just respond verbally.
LOL.
Oh, yeah, you should.
Toastmaster Walcott Sands puts another one. Surprises always come. Excellent. So surprises, plural, come, plural, in a box. I don't know why the A is capitalized, but hey, I understand. You know what I love? Everybody's sentence ends with a full stop. Really, really good. Right? 30 more seconds before we move on. Get your sentence and your GIF in there. I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. Yes, I am still waiting. I can't wait to see what Toastmaster Store posts. Ooh, Aaron says Coco is a movie displaying the culture of Dia de los Muertos. Yeah. Good job. Coco is the name of the movie is. And you capitalized it. It is indeed a proper noun. Toastmaster James is on a roll. He says, okay, that's crazy. I wasn't prepared for that, but I guess he is indeed laughing out loud. Feel free to like the ones you like, Toastmasters. Toastmaster Walcott San says Donnie has a life similar to Oh, I love how we're just roasting every meeting of our good president. We love him so much that we roast him continuously. Don't you agree, Mr. President? Alonzo Austin, Toastmaster Austin says Toy Story was the first animated movie created by Pixar. Hey, come through Toastmaster Austin. That's really, really good. Toastmaster, I'm so sorry. I'm still calling your maiden name. The newly married Toastmaster Erwinique McKenzie posted, excellence has a look that is more vibrantly seen in the month of February. Pick up to the February babies. Yes, ma'am. Toastmaster Daniel Jones said, true art is an explosion. That is a quote from Data. I believe it's the name is pronounced. Data wrong, correct. Toastmaster Edward says, break out of the box. Don't let it trap you. Everybody, give yourselves a round of applause. Sentences are on point. Our subjects and verbs are in agreement. Let's move on. Now, a lot of times, a lot of Toastmasters use verbiage that's very preschool, words like sad and mad and bad. We want to throw those all away. All right, we're at the level where we should be using descriptive words. And so you should see not only on the screen, but in the front of you, descriptive nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. And this is just a few, right? Some really neat ones. As you can see, the majority of adverbs in the English language end in ly. A lot of our adjectives have different endings, different suffixes, FUL, IAL, IVE, IABLE. They're very easily understood. Can anybody tell me what is a noun?
Or what is the person, place, animal, or thing?
Person, place, animal, thing, or
Idea.
idea. Excellent.
Or you answer like.
Right? So any person, place, animal, thing, or idea. Person, noun is, give me an example. A person, noun. Give me an example of a person, noun. Emily, give me an example of a place, noun. McDonald's, give me an example of an animal noun. Koala, give me an example of a, wow. An example of a thing noun. Did I hear someone say something? Turquoise, the color of a color. That's the name of a color. And an idea noun. Somebody.
English language.
Say it again.
English language.
English language. Knowledge. Good. Oh, you said violence? That's also one. That's also one, right? They name abstract ideas, right? And so we know our noun, action, beauty, beneficiary, creation, decision, difference, distraction, justification, protection, reliability, sadness, significance, strength, and success. The other three. We know that a verb, Toastmaster Jones said it earlier, verbs describe action, but also what? Poetry. Verbs describe action, but isn't an action, is it?
Yeah, being.
State of being. Thank you, Toastmaster. Menace, state of being. So we know all of our action verbs, but then there are those ones like had, has, is, would, become, state of being. Then we have our adjectives. What do adjectives do? Describe what? Nouns. Adjectives describe nouns. What three questions do adjectives answer? No, that's a nouns answer who and what. So nouns answer who and what.
How?
No.
Why?
They're not one word. They're not one word ones. Adjectives answer three questions. What kind? Sorry, four questions. What kind?
How many?
How many?
How much?
How much? And in what order? Good job, Toastmaster Jones. So, what kind of president? A ratchet president. Anomalous. Anomalous. So we're using lexicology from the previous meeting. Good. So anomalous and ratchet would be seen as adjectives. How many Toastmasters?
24.
Many?
How many? How many?
20 is needed. You can count.
11 Toastmasters in the room. 12 in the room. Oh yeah, me. 12 Toastmasters. So 12 would be the adjective, right? But what if I ask you how much of the Toastmasters? How much of the Toastmasters are male? Don't count. Don't count. How much of the Toastmasters are male? Not how many. The majority of the or several of the Toastmasters or a lot of the Toastmasters are males, right? And so those would also be considered as adjectives. Who was the first Toastmaster to walk into the room?
You? Me. DTM Ernesto.
Was it me or you?
It's actually me.
It was actually Toastmaster Jones. I'm sorry. Yeah. I mean, I but that refers to what order? So first, second, third. They're also adjectives. Yes. So I want you to see how these flow. I really like this table because you get to see words translate from nouns to verbs to adjectives to adverbs. So let's see what you.
So
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
if that first set of the activities that we did.
Mm-hmm.
the mark,
Mm-hmm.
one of those questions was like find adverb pair and it was like today.
I didn't do the adverbs. I'm so sorry. So adverbs are what? What do adverbs do?
They describe verbs, adjectives, and adverbs.
Verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. Excellent. So what questions do adverbs answer?
When?
When,
How?
how, and where. Excellent. Right? So in this case, today answered. So today was the adverb in the sentence. I'm so sorry, no one got it. No, no one got it right. Oh, finger phone. I'm so sorry I didn't teach you grammar in primary school. I'm sorry. I would have made sure you knew it. Toastmaster did.
Example of like terms of word. Yeah, I'd like to try.
Go ahead.
Daniel works. Shut your mouth, like. Shut your mouth. Bro, he left it hard. You should have known better. Why have the fortune to interrupt in your sentence?
I would like to say it as well. Be quiet. Speak.
Toastmasters, can you?
Yeah. I need to start off first.
Daniel works on the red light.
Oh, Lord, help me, Jesus. Okay, so lights would be the place.
Red light.
Oh, Lord, so we're not gonna go there. An adverb that can be seen as answering where would be an adverb like there, right? So turquoise dames is over.
There.
Boom. Mhm. Right, and so they're unique. Keep your eyes out for adverbs. When you look at the word and you ask what's it doing, it helps you to find out what's its part of speech. And knowing the part of speech helps you use the words correctly, right? And so we can use them correctly so that we are not only showing that we're educated, but we're helping our listeners understand what we're saying as well. So let's see if you could try this little exercise. This is a matching exercise. Do it on your screen. You're matching the word with the part of speech and meaning. Go ahead and give it a shot. We're looking to see who can guess all right in the least amount of tries.
I can't see it. It's a way for your teacher.
Oh, I have to start today. Sorry, start activity. My bad. There you go. So let's see. You're trying to complete it, so take your time and read. Oh, you only have 2 minutes, sorry. So don't take your time, but read it, and you're trying to match the pair. Match the word with the part of speech and meaning. Yeah, it depends on what device you have. Toastmaster Minute found his first one on his very first try. That's good. Toastmaster Walcott Sands has one already figured out. Boy, everybody thinking. Toastmaster Will Dream has 2 already determined. Toastmaster McKinsey has 1. Custom made?
Tailored to.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Toastmaster Hutchinson still has 2. Toastmaster Minutes has determined 3. That's really, really good. 40 seconds remaining. See how much you can get within that time. Aaron has determined 2. Toastmaster Minutes with 4. Toastmaster Sans with 4 in 8 tries. Jesus. Toastmaster Edwards 1 in 9 tries. Jesus. Oh, you on charge. Oh, Toastmaster Jones, you're a president. Eat by couple. Wow.
It's like a big.
Yeah, so screen.
Me going down and up and down, and I was like, wait, and I forgot what I was reading.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
The screen is too tiny.
Yeah.
Maybe
So let's take a look at, let's see if we can answer it for ourselves, okay? An adverb to describe how you slap your opponent. Angrily. An adverb describing how Visionaries Toastmasters speak at any lecture.
Well,
I could see it
A
now.
verb describing how you combine people into groups. Amalgamate. An adjective describing how spacious your new condominium is. Commodious. More vocabulary. On vocabulary. Can I move these down? Oh wait, hold on. Boy, I'm really getting used to an airport. Anyway, let me finish this up. A verb describing how to get to a venue when you do not have a car.
whatever that P word is.
Promenade. Promenade. Verb to walk. To walk. Another word for walking. An adjective describing the importance of going to class. Salient. That's correct.
Brilliant.
Excellent, Korean minister. Excellent. A noun that identifies the quality or state of being complete, uncorrupted, and I think undivided is the last part.
Integrity.
Integrity, excellent. And a noun used to identify the power to produce a desired result.
Efficacy.
That's excellent. Let's keep going. We are almost there. I need 2 table topic speakers to stand, please, particularly a male and a female. Actually, I should, yeah, well, anyone but Toastmaster Jones. The table topic says, in 1 to 2 minutes, evaluate the appearance of Toastmaster Daniel Jones tonight.
What?
Be sure to use the words different. Now look at the words you need to use. Differentiate, creatively, and succeed. So you have an adjective, an adverb, and a verb that you need to use in your response. Yes, after the meeting. Toastmaster Walcott. Oh, no. Oh, timing signal. Okay, excellent. Who is taking a knock at it?
The female. So which female is going? Team start the pleasure of you back.
I mean, remember, y'all, I still gotta practice.
So Toastmaster Walcott
He
Sands
says he starts to practice.
would give it a shot. No problem. Oh,
He says he starts to practice.
no problem. So the camera will turn to Toastmaster Sands, and Toastmaster Sands, take a walk.
I am sure most Toastmasters in there tonight find it hard to differentiate our illustrious president's fashion sense and which era he comes from, although wearing chains and silverware from various eras.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
1 to 2 minutes.
You are
Table topic response.
you are reminded that table topics is 1 to 2 minutes.
You got one more to do also.
One more, succeed.
One more word.
And
Oh, succeed.
Keep going. Take your time.
I, however, believe that he did not succeed in getting across his point in displaying his attire in a very respectable manner
Jesus.
of someone who represents
We're gonna send this running on.
a subpar brand. Thank you.
Okay.
that wasn't even 1 minute, sir.
Does anyone else want to give it a shot? Round of applause for Toastmaster Sands.
47 seconds.
Maybe someone who might want to speak in a little bit more of a positive light on Toastmaster Jones's attire. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's try. Oh, Aaron, you wanted to give it a shot?
Aaron, not Johan.
I still hear it. I just.
Aaron, go ahead.
Hold on, before you start. So with table topics, it's 1 to 2 minutes. Now, the timer light that you see here, when you arrive at 1 minute, it's going to turn green. 1 minute, 30 seconds, it's going to turn yellow. At 2 minutes, it's going to turn red and stay red until you're finished speaking. So the goal of it,
All of that is
course,
okay. Use a gas. so to
Yeah.
speak. Mhm.
So just then you know,
Just gonna be tripped out at the sound, at the look of the colors. Okay, so you good.
don't be like him.
What can be said about TM Daniel Jones's attire that he is wearing tonight?
That's okay. Take it out.
I can hardly differentiate the color palette of which he's wearing, considering that he's only wearing black. However,
Good job.
I will give him credit that he was able to distinguish the outfit by creatively adorning himself with silver chains and jewelry.
Mm.
In addition, I do think he succeeded in coming to this meeting tonight looking very uniformed. Although I do believe he's wearing his uniform from work. So in conclusion, Toastmasters Daniel Jones is dressed successfully for the meeting and occasion tonight.
Wonderful.
1 minute and 7 seconds. You did excellent.
Excellent. Excellent.
Way to
You-
show a seasoned Toastmaster and stuff. Wow. You are complete sentences. You have introduction, a body.
Order of the day, Mr. President. Order of the day.
My-
You're not on general evaluation. Toastmaster Hutchinson, are you taking a walk before I change it?
Yeah, no, you can change it.
No, he's to the front.
I can either go to the front.
Oh, so the audience can see.
Just a little closer.
Okay,
Mhm.
floor is yours, Toastmaster Hutchinson. Round of applause.
When looking at TM Daniel Jones, one may not be able to differentiate between him and someone who belongs on a list.
There we go.
I admire the fact that he is a hardworking man. He came here in his uniform tonight as it shows his dedication to come to the meeting after a long, hard work day.
Yes, yes.
Nonetheless, somehow and some way, he still succeeded to come to meeting with his hair looking like that. Now, you may say, Toastmaster Hutchinson, how can you say that about Toastmaster Jones when you have on a do-rag? Don't worry about that.
Oh my goodness.
If anything, I creatively spruced up my outfit by adding the do-rag to complete the slide outfit. In conclusion, Toastmaster Jones, Queen of Bacchanal, from Ireland,
I did.
is one has very interesting choice in clothing, and I wish he chose to wear something else. No, I can't see it.
No, he used all three. That's fine, that's fine. He used differentiate, then succeed, and lastly with creativity. Round of applause, Toastmaster Hutchinson. Very well done to our speakers. Can I have one more person give it a shot? And by one more person, I mean Toastmaster Urbanique Store. Not this one. I'm going to give you the next one, but I want you to stand in preparation for it. And I think you might like this one. The second topic is, in 1 to 2 minutes, inspire Toastmaster Tamaz Knowles to become a stripper.
I want to go.
Be sure to use the words beautiful, protection, and strongly in your response. So here you have an adjective, a noun, and an adverb, and we yield the floor.
The first one, it could be the second one.
Over to you, Toastmaster Store, and then we will give Toastmaster Jones a shot. No problem. And then we're going to come to someone on the virtual platform as well. Thank you.
Hi.
Nothing else that matters in everyone but you. You know that, you know the more, feel that. And I think you can do that. They don't make a lot. Now, you might be thinking in your head, I don't know if I want to do this right now because of the risk. Some people in here might look like they like, oh, okay. But I want you to know that you're surrounded by persons who will protect you. Who will protect you and just follow you.
Yeah.
Because although I may not be the strongest person, you have a lot of persons around you that are going to react strongly if anyone bothers you in any sense of.
Yeah.
So you want to ensure that you go from making a 4-figure to at least a 6-figure per month. I encourage you to pursue exotic dancing.
Mm.
Just let me know and I will sign you up because I know an incredible person who tries very hard. Very, very hard. And I feel like it will ensure that you are in the best of minds. Thank you.
I should have called and said.
I need you to think for that. Round of applause again for Toastmasters. Mackenzie. I need to get used to it. I really need to. Is there one more attempt in the audience? Is there one more attempt, virtual or Toastmaster Jones wants to give it a shot?
I also would like to give it a shot.
And yes, I wanted someone virtual. Yes. So Toastmaster Jones, the floor is yours.
Hot dog. It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's just TM Knowles doing the same old thing. For your profession by day is accountant. You and I both know that there is something calling you in the middle of the night. And no, it's not a one-night stand. It is your true calling, the job that speaks to your heart.
Yeah.
The job that not only showcases your beautiful personality, but a job that has more protection.
Yes.
For its staff
Yeah.
than the entire
Rubber
force.
protection. Yeah.
Now, maybe one minute, TM Jones, what occupation could you be referring to that could be calling me in the middle of the night? I was speaking about none other than the profession of using your body. And one of the most beautiful ways. And one of the most unique ways possible. You do not have to let anyone touch you. Because seeing is believing. And with your dance move, with your unique skill sets, you will be the greatest stripper of them all. Stripper. Encourage you to consider this offer.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, who better to train you in the arts of the exotic dancing than the one and only fire dancer himself?
Come on.
You know, my God.
You know some people got me with the confusion of an innocent child. But I strongly urge you, in conclusion, if you don't focus on anything that I've said throughout this night, focus on this. Follow your passion. Follow your heart. Follow the music. But leave your clothes to the door. Thank you.
I'm the Toastmaster Edwards. You will close out our table topic session on this concept.
That's the only.
And I see that, excellent. I was just about to ask you for your microphone, your video.
All right.
Turned on.
Okay.
On the floor.
Okay, terrific. Can everybody hear me?
Oh, could you, yeah, you can be on your phone. That's right, that's right. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna replace the spotlight with you, Toastmasters.
Wow, my light is far. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, so that should be better.
Floor is yours, Toastmaster Edwards.
Okay, terrific. Now, all right, so everyone can hear me good?
We can't hear you. We can see you, we can't hear you. The definition of pitch struggle.
No, hearing muted is just the TV audio being on. Okay.
It's
Wait,
not.
y'all can't hear me?
I can hear, because I can hear him. Oh,
You can
sorry.
hear
Yeah, I can hear him.
Hold on, hold on, remember you said.
Is it connected to
That's all good.
the computer? I mean, not computer, the TV.
I'll have to maybe switch it from that. Probably would have to switch it from.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, say something now, Toastmaster Edwards.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You're audible.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, forehead is nice and shiny.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Jones. You're so fortunate I didn't get to answer that first question. No. Okay, so
The president is in June.
No, it's not. The presidential roast is every opportunity.
Amen. Every opportunity.
If only I had a perfect comeback line, but that's for later. Now, inspired Toastmaster Knowles to become a stripper using these 3 words. Okay, so the great Toastmaster Knowles, can you stand in an area where I could see you?
Get over here.
It's right in front of the camera. Fine.
Yeah, all right. Okay, so I just want to make sure I'm talking.
Because they sit down on the person.
Go ahead, Toastmaster Edwards.
Okay, cool. All right, so okay, so the great Toastmaster Tomas Knowles. You may know this, but I was a pimp in my past life. So I know a thing or two about how we can get you to this level. You said, okay, so there's an opening at one of the most famous strip clubs in Nassau, and I think you would be perfect for it. In fact, I know you'd be perfect for it. Simply because of these 3 things. 1, your beauty is very alternative. Notice you have the shape of a dad bod and the dreads of a goddess. So that means, so you know what that means? You could be many things. One night at strip club, you could be Waka Flocka. The next night, you could be Lil Wayne. And the very next night, you could be Bob Marley. Don't worry about a thing. Because every little thing is gonna be all right. And everything will be all right. You know why? Because you'll be protected. Not only will your beauty protect our money, but you will be protected by myself. You'll be protected by the great Toastmaster Ernesto Williams, our bodyguard in the corner there, Toastmaster Johan Hutchinson. You will be protected by everybody in this room because we strongly and truly believe in you. We strongly believe that you have the stripper skills to get this club the financial benefits it needs to survive. We believe that you can single-handedly fund this club for the next 10 years. All you need is a pole in the right genre. So I give you this message as a strong piece of information and a strong piece of inspiration. Don't give up on yourself and don't give up on us. We believe in you just as much as you believe in yourself. In fact, I believe in you even more than you believe in yourself. Get on that pole and get us that money. Thank you.
Wow. That was wow.
One of the very intriguing topic session that I really wasn't prepared for, and yet I found out that I really needed. Thank you so much. Check your phone for me, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, no, I want you to watch the screen. Let's watch this as one. And let me turn on the sound and optimize for the video. I am going to play it and take a good listen. Don't laugh too hard, I pray.
Darren Tay.
Sorry, I just switch it back.
Out.
Oh no. Yeah. I need to switch it to Toastmasters.
Corporate us.
Outsmart.
So it's just still good.
Oh Lord, what do now?
You're trying to work?
Oh, I can't hear it.
They can hear us.
No, I can't hear it.
Oh.
Toastmaster Edwards and Toastmaster Minutes, can you all hear it?
Yeah, we there.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Out.
I kind of heard it, yeah.
Oh, why we can't hear it?
Check.
That's odd.
Check to, yeah, output, the speaker output.
I did. That's fine. I'll just let me see if I can play directly from YouTube. Hopefully that should be fine.
Outside.
Let me see.
That's right there. Because I was able to hear. Oh, YouTube volume might be low. Oh.
Darren
Okay,
Tay.
this is weird.
The output might have switched, so check it.
Oh, here?
It might have switched, so check on the volume, click on the volume.
On here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just for.
Oh. Oh, thank you, Toastmaster Dream.
Yeah.
Out last.
Yes, there we go. Thanks.
Darren Tay. Outsmart. Outlast. Darren outsmart. Outlast. Darren Tay. All the best.
Yeah.
Hey loser, how do you like your new school uniform? I think it looks great on you. Those were the words of my high school bully, Greg Umberfield. Now, if you're all wondering whether the underwear that Greg used was clean, I had the same question. Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, and anyone, including those watching worldwide, if you are looking at Calvin Klein here, stop staring. My eyes are up here. And this was what Greg told me. He said the best way to deal with inner bullies is not to run or hide. You cannot run away from the bully here. The best way to deal with it is to stand firm, face it, and acknowledge its presence. When you do so, you are no longer identifying with it. You are stepping out and observing it. It's like instead of being out there in the storm, you're now in the house watching the storm. Your inner bully will weaken and fade. I was thinking, wow, that's profound. How come you didn't tell me when I was 14? My friends, I'm standing on stage now before 2,000 of you and many more watching worldwide. But I'm not afraid anymore. I'm in control because I'm acknowledging it. I'm stepping out of it, observing it, and watching it weaken and fade. My friends, let us all not run away from our inner bullies anymore. Let us all face our inner bullies, acknowledge its presence, and fight. Let us all be vulnerable together as a family, supporting one another. Because we can all outsmart and Mr. Toastmaster.
in terms of the speech where you put on white on the way outside the case. You fly. Right, that's a 2016 world champion of public speaking. And Darren Tay and so many others reminded us of the brilliance of some of these things. Many of these you should know. You would have heard me speak of the hook, and then you have these elements and the rest here. These are split into three. If you look on your screen, every introduction for a speech should have a hook, a unique way to introduce your topic and captivate your audience. What did you think Darren Tay did as his hook? Putting on the underwear. He didn't even have to say anything. It captivated them instantly. I mean, I would have been flabbergasted if someone took out white underwear on a world championship stage. Exactly. Right? Once you have your hook out for your speech, you've already introduced your topic and got our attention, then you need context. Tell us more about the topic before you get into the speech. Right? If you're talking about global warming, what should we know about global warming? If you're talking about wave, what should we know about wave? If you're talking about Toastmaster turquoise Danes and its inability to gain weight, what should we know about gaining weight first before we get into the speech?
Cheap upper meals.
Come on. And then once you've given us a little bit of context, then you go into central idea, and that's a sentence that gives us the main point or the key points that you're going to talk about. Some of our speeches don't always have this, but they need to. You need to hook your audience, give us the context we need, and then share the key point or tell us what are the points that you're going to talk about in your speech. Then you have your body paragraphs, and all of your body paragraphs focus on a topic sentence. They have supporting evidence, analysis, and a concluding sentence. What do I mean? You introduce what's the main idea, that first key point from your speech, from the central idea. Then you're going to give us evidence. What's the proof to back it up? Once you've given us proof, explain it. Give us more explanation. Express it a little further and wrap up your paragraph, right? And you do this for any and all of your speeches, making sure that the bodies are filled with that bit of information. And when you get to the conclusion, there should be something that you do or say that lets us know that you're about to end. Anyone knows what Darren Tay did that let us know or said that let us know that he's about to end?
He took off the underwear.
He acknowledged
He did acknowledge by saying what? He called his, what did he call the audience? No, he called them
Toastmasters.
He called them friends. So he used that line to know I'm addressing you and I'm about to wrap up, right? Sometimes you don't even have to do it. Sorry, sometimes you don't have to say it. Sometimes it's just a doing. Something lets us know, okay, I'm about to finish. Then you're going to remind us of these same key points. So re-summarize it and then give us your thoughts. What lessons do you want to leave us with? What questions should we be trying to answer now that your speech is concluded? What points should we be honing in on? And then you clinch it at the end with your clincher. Final sentence to grip the audience, right? Make sure that as you graph speeches in the future, that these elements are present, right? There's no limit to the amount of sentences that make these up. You determine that. But once the speech has these elements present, you are fulfilling the mandate of an organized speech. Always remember that people will remember an organized speech quicker than they remember your rambling. They will always remember something that's organized, they'll be more captivated by it, and they will remember it because it's organized. So let's take a look at Darren Tay's speech again. Look at your phones. This one, you're going to answer, questions appear. No. I'll let it play on mine, and the questions will appear on your device. Okay, this is interactive mode, and there are only 5 of them. So as it plays, it's going to stop when it wants you to answer a question.
Darren Tay, outsmart, outlast. Darren, outsmart, outlast, Darren Tay. All the best.
Actually shocked they didn't grade him down for appropriateness with that underwear. Actually proud. Because he won 2016.
Hey, loser! How do you like your new school uniform?
Go ahead. What was Darren's hook?
I don't see that.
On your device?
Try to refresh it.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
That question's not showing on mine.
Refresh it for me, Kalal. You should be seeing it. Do you see it now?
I'm seeing.
Yeah, okay. So just refresh it and you should see it. Okay, so obviously we discussed it. I gave the answer earlier. The answer is which level? C. Putting on the underwear. That was the hook. It wasn't. Do you like your new uniform? Oh Lord, somebody. Anyway, let's keep going.
I think it looks great on you. Those were the words of my high school bully, Greg Umberfield. Now, if you're all wondering whether the underwear that Greg used was clean, I had the same question. Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, and anyone, including those watching worldwide, if you are looking at Calvin Klein here, stop staring. My eyes are up here. And this was what Greg told me. He said the best way to deal with inner bullies is not to run or hide. You cannot run away from the bully here. The best way to deal with it is to stand firm, face it, and acknowledge its presence. When you do so, you are no longer identifying with it. You are stepping out and observing it. It's like instead of being out there in the storm, you're now in the house watching the storm.
Which of the following phrases from Darren's speech can be considered a topic sentence or main idea? There are three options. The best way to deal with inner bullies is not to run or hide. And this is what Greg told me. You cannot run away from a bully. The best way to deal with it is to stand firm, face it, and acknowledge its presence. The answer is pouring in, it's pouring in, it's pouring in.
This is funny because all these suggestions are very inspirational.
And this is what Greg told me. So the correct answer is
The best way to deal with inner bullies is not to run and hide. No,
Nope.
sorry.
You cannot run away from a bully.
you cannot run away from a bully. The best way to deal with it is to stand firm, face it, and acknowledge its presence. Next question coming in literally right now.
Your inner
It's like being out there in the storm. You are now in the house watching the storm. What is this an example of? Is it main idea, supporting evidence, analysis, or the concluding sentence? What is that line, those two sentences? What is that an example of?
Well, in literature class, you might call it a metaphor.
My goodness, this is in literature class.
This is fake.
Correct answer, someone?
Analysis.
This is definitely analysis.
In your
It's
face,
explaining the proof.
breaking down in simple terms.
Excellent, excellent.
inner bully will weaken and fade. I was thinking, wow, that's profound. How come you didn't tell me when I was 14? My friends, I'm standing on stage now before 2,000 of you and many more watching worldwide. But I'm not afraid anymore. I'm in control because I'm acknowledging it. I'm stepping out of it, observing it, and watching it weaken and fade. My friends, let us all not run away from our inner bullies anymore. Let us all face our inner bullies, acknowledge its presence, and fight. Let us all be vulnerable together as a family, supporting one another. Because we can all.
Let us all face our inner bullies, acknowledge its presence, and fight. Let us all be vulnerable together. What is this an example of in Darren's speech? Is it the resummarization of his key points? Is it final thoughts? Is it clincher? Or is it the main idea? Pardon?
Kind of sound tough.
Metaphor.
I see the answers pouring in. Can someone tell me the correct answer in the room?
Summarization.
Re-summarizing the key points. So what were the key points? Is it right? It lists the key points.
Inner bullies.
Face your belief,
Acknowledging its presence.
acknowledge its presence. It says it right. I'm sorry, Toastmasters. Right. He said it earlier in one of his body paragraphs, and now he brought it back to conclude. So we know that. Last.
Oh, outsmart and Mr. Toastmaster.
That line. Which of the following phrases indicate that Darren is now in his conclusion paragraph? Was it my friends? Was it acknowledge it? Was it be vulnerable? Or was it bully?
If someone get this wrong, put them on.
And you're all seeing the answer, you're all selecting it. Obviously, the answer was my friend. He did. And that's the signal to the end. It automatically let us know that he's concluding his speech. And so you all got that. Very good job. Round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been my pleasure serving as not only your chairperson, but as everything else for the meeting. This is a specially called meeting just to help craft us even stronger in the use of subject-verb agreement, of course, using descriptive words and positive and solid speech structure. So there is no need for general evaluator this evening or the reports. Those have been subsidized to next week's meeting. But of course, that is the end. Sorry, the following meeting, whenever that's to be. But this is the end of the educational session. Thank you for having me. Thank you for enjoying this nearpod. And I yield to the Vice President of Education.
Oh, no question.
Oh, yes.
Did it fit in a certain category or was it just generally?
This was the international speech competition. Yeah. That's the one that goes on to the World Championship. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, awesome session on linguistics and how to help us with our language. And if you enjoyed tonight's innovative meeting, you give a round of applause, make some noise. So I will now yield our lecture back to our dear president, TM Kamala. Oh, thank you, sir.
Good evening, good morning, happy Hanukkah, happy birthday, happy noon, and welcome again to everyone here on the virtual platform as well as in person. For those of you who this is your first time here, please do not hesitate to fill out the section inside the book with your contact information so that we can reach out to you, because once you attend one visionary meeting, you are officially a part of the family. Please bring it to this next week. All right. Let's see who's paying attention. First of all, make some more noise for our good chairperson. DTM, where's y'all? Okay. So I'm gonna pick on 2 persons from the in-person audience and 1 person from the virtual platform. Team Hutchison, give me 1 point from the presentation tonight.
Oh, thank you. 1 point in the presentation is when you have if a sentence has or in it, then the verb would still be singular.
I get what you're saying.
Teacher.
It wasn't important. We get what you're saying. Round of applause.
Here's that. Oh, I got a question. Go ahead.
What I learned was definitely from the video presentation that a hook doesn't always have to be a sentence.
Mm.
It could be, it's basically what captivates the audience, so
Mm.
it could be me showing up with underwear, with a underwear, or even a pink panty I just put on.
All right.
But yeah, that's what I learned. I think that's one thing. So the pigback coach said, just a reminder, when you are giving your speech timer / your speech ratings actually start with any verbal or non-verbal communication or gesture towards your audience.
So the
So
minute he pulled that underwear out, it's time started.
exactly.
Yeah.
So some persons may have been petty and said it from he did the eye contact, but no, like DTM Williams said, from he pulled that underwear out, timer start. So it doesn't have to be verbal, it could be non-verbal, it could be go with the flow. 10 minutes. I feel like I've not seen that shiny forehead in a while.
Wow.
Give me,
Wow, the shade.
I hope you're not wearing a hat. Give me 1 point that you learned from tonight's
Yeah,
meeting.
we'll soon come, bro.
I also learned too as well that a hook doesn't have to be a spoken text or a written text. It could be something, and it could be an action or something that's done physically.
Give me something else.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we said that.
I get it though, I get it.
Oh wow, there were so many lessons. Okay, let's see which one.
Don't say no more. Someone's not paying attention or say it.
It's so much to sum up, It's so hard to just say one.
Just stick your hand in the cloud and pull down one.
But I'd say too, it was a good refresher, if I'm being honest, especially with adverbs and adjectives, because I haven't really focused on those in quite some time since I copy edit and proofreading days.
What is an adverb?
Oh my god. The kindness.
You got 10 minutes.
You go.
Thank you.
It's the reason why I'm called TM Petty. As much as you all love to attack me when it comes to meetings, even though it's not what's the session called again? The presidential roles is the reason I tend to do certain things I do. With that being said, let's quickly go to announcements, then we shall adjourn. Guest remarks. Announcements first. Guess what to say.
Actually, I thank you, Mr. President, for acknowledging me. I wanted us to gloss over announcements and go directly to guest remarks. And for those who haven't seen in so long, want to hear their thoughts as well. And to prospective Toastmaster Dames and to the newly minted Toastmaster McKinsey, as well as to Aaron and Sigmund, I believe. Sigmund Johnson. Let's use that time to hear from them, their thoughts on the meeting, Mr. President.
Ladies first. Come on. You were the first guest here, so you should be the first person. No,
Be
you
nice.
yes, you know.
No, not be nice. That really would be nice. We'd like it. Yes. So all of our attention goes on you.
Dun, dun, dun.
So you want to hear my remarks?
Yeah, what did you think of your first visionary?
It's very cozy in here. So I can tell that you guys, this particular, do I call it chapter? Club? Okay, this particular club is kind of like a family. So I've been to another Toastmasters meeting before, and it was also very nice. But this one just I feel like I'm amongst a group of friends.
Yeah.
I'm learning something. I really appreciated your energy, even though, there was a lot of bouncing going on in the room. You played into that and still kept our focus on the topic and the subject at hand. So I appreciate you leading the session. I was able to learn a few things. I thought I was pretty good at the English language. Clearly, I still have things to learn. But
Okay.
I learned a lot and I had fun. So this was a nice first impression.
We took Toastmasters and they called you our contact, right?
No.
That's all. I have one more person for the clarity. All right, who's next?
Yes, ma'am.
You're important. So,
Newly minted.
Newly minted newlywed.
look so happy.
It has been a minute, but I feel like whenever I come in the halls of Visionaries, it's just like I never left. There is definitely a family atmosphere. Before I came, I knew I was gonna smile, laugh, or be shocked by something or someone.
You got all three.
Definitely fulfilled all people. That I'm definitely back in the hall of Visionaries. And of course, DTM Williams always does such an amazing job. I don't know why he cannot be the English teacher of the entire Bahamas. I'm pretty sure we could do so much better. I feel like I never fully understood adverbs. That was always a blurred line.
Yeah.
And it helped me to understand better how to use them. Especially as a teacher, you want to ensure that you always use the correct grammar. And I feel like after this lesson, I feel a little bit more confidently when I go to class and how I speak. So definitely always a pleasure. If you're a visitor, if you're a returning base, you will never only have one meeting in Visionaries. I took a little sabbatical, but I'm pretty sure I'm coming back because I know that they won't let me rest. But I'm definitely be back on time because you need
Mental
that.
health.
You need that. This is like a mental pickup.
Yes.
It gives you a break. You learn something, but you do it in such a fun way that you don't feel it. And that's why I love our club.
Before you sit, announcement, please. You know, when was the date? How has it been? Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I got married on December 23rd.
Sorry.
It was not fun, but it definitely rained.
Oh, God.
I just want to shout out my amazing DTM coordinator, TTM Williams. Made my day so amazing.
That's why you want to announce that.
No, I didn't think you were gonna announce it actually.
It was so rocky. He made sure it went smooth.
Aw.
So I definitely appreciate him, and I owe him at least $10 million. So come in, maybe not.
No, that's not All right.
Any, before you sit down again, any tips for those that wish to be married?
Not me.
I feel like I need to marry Jay.
You need to get married. Korea needs some tips.
Of love, I always feel like the best basis of love is self-love. If you don't know how to love yourself first, you can't be in a relationship.
Shabba, preach.
It's more than what you're looking for in a partner, but what you want them to look for in you. And I feel like that was important. Once you know what you want from you, you know what to look for. Communication is big. Definitely. If you cannot speak, you cannot get through anything. And if you're hard-headed like me, I'm still working on it. You have to learn to let go of things and arguments. So try not to go to bed angry. They say it so much. It's easier said than done because I'm very petty. Right? Let me try.
Real visionary.
But you have to learn that life is short. There's bigger moments. The little arguments don't matter. It's the long haul.
Yeah.
It's about why you connected with this person or what you really want out of something. When you compare that to the little trivial things, it really doesn't.
I know, so I gave you a call.
Yeah.
Now it's your turn to speak.
It was fun, exciting. I learned a few things. One particular thing, that really stick to me. Idea. I didn't learn that in school.
Oh.
I didn't have that.
Right. It was just person, place, and thingy.
Right.
Right.
And that really opened my eyes. Like, I didn't think about that being a noun. Now it's a noun.
Excellent.
The adjectives and adverbs, they bring it back to me because a lot of it I don't practice. I haven't practiced it for years. I've been out of school for over 30 years.
Oh, you don't look a day over 30.
I forgot so many things. Thanks. So I'll be back here to learn a lot more and I like the family or the friendly atmosphere here. It's great.
Thank you.
All right, so that was coming up, least. A lot of patients are great from
Toastmasters, DTM games.
Alrighty, good night, everyone.
Hey.
I guess my feedback. So first of all, I learned that ever since coming here, I already know I done locked in because even when I took a break, like it was, you know, I mean, it was like how Toastmaster was dream. He like invited me to come back, so it was like not that I left. It felt like I never left because he was like, "When are you coming back?" So I took the opportunity to come here today, and it definitely was engaging. So it wasn't like as if, I'm not gonna lie, you are a really good, how would I say it, teacher? I would say because you gave us a lesson and it wasn't only just a lecture, so it wasn't boring. So it was like you so engaging and it definitely kept me off my, it just kept me out of my seat. So I would say it was very fun and I'm looking forward to coming again. So yeah, I'd say yeah.
Yay!
All right.
Give a round of applause to the Vice President of Membership doing his thing, bringing in people again. Round of applause.
Go ahead. Oh, person, right over there. Give it up for Team Woodbury.
You're getting short.
Yeah, finally.
All right, so with that being said, just a friendly reminder, next week is not an official meeting. We are having an outing at what's that line?
What time?
Come on over.
Meeting of the time.
When?
What
Happy
time?
hour 6 to 7 p.m. So let's try to catch happy hour because we want something good to drink and I think it's going to press. If not, try to be there for 7 p.m. Go ahead. When is it again? Next week on the 14th of Valentine's for the single people.
Those are all single.
Yeah.
Bring your husband.
During the days for your partner.
Actually, yeah, because Toastmaster Hutchinson is in a relationship, Toastmaster McKinsey is married, and Toastmaster Stans is in a relationship.
So what we
Both of which are soon to be married. Toastmaster Austin is married, yes. Okay, so you think you need to change the ruling, Mr. President?
So if you cannot bring your partner, please do not post up as a singles only event. Just keep it as a Visionaries outing. What's wrong with you? Visionaries to be welcome.
Everybody.
Please come on down, bring your own money, as well as bring tip money, so at least $2 towards.
We gotta find it again, media.
Adrian.
No, baby.
If we give you
You served us last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's Andrew.
No.
If you have an A.
It's not the A, it's not an A.
we'll find it.
Double A, simple, that's what we can call. Anyways, again, so please, everyone is welcome to come out, bring your money, bring a friend, and then let the pay bring you to us as well. And bring $2 tip because we want to showcase the visionary spirit and take care of those who take care of us. With that being said, without further ado,
Mr. President, if I may.
recognize.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. I distinguished Toastmaster Ernesto G. move to we adjourn this meeting of Visionary 754.
AAA1.
Oh, no, geez.
That's only one part. Let's try it again. 754.
AAA1.
No.
No, no, you are. Sorry, Alonzo face still straight. Your face, sir. Yeah, that's about it. We just.
Do it again? Oh, no. No.
754.
AAA1.
754.
One.
Yeah.
There's, I would like to see, propose that for all first-time members. Well, first of all, Toastmasters fees, right? The international dues we pay is $120 a whole year. We pay typically either all at one time or in halves. And that gives you opportunity to access the website to all the program, the educational program that we have that we use, and to be official Toastmaster, etc. Typically members pay for like half, 60 down for a term and 60 for another term. And I'm willing to go half on the first term for all first-time members. So say, for example, if you sign up today, it would have been 60, but I would go in with you 30-30, just to get you in the game. So feel free to take up on that offer whenever you feel like joining and signing up.
And the no, sorry, Mr. President. And I will join you, Mr. AD, and I will cover their one-time membership $20 fee.
Okay.
Yes, so that would mean they would only have to pay the 30.
Good. Yeah.
Please know that other us will be in your chat within.
I know, so if you are willing to sign up now, you can run that right now.
What? We take pine tree.
All right, so would that be all?
Yes, that's it.
All right, so it has been moved by DTM when this ends tonight's meeting of Visionaries. Possibly one. Oh, yes.
Actually didn't finish, but okay, cool.
On the adjournment?
Right, I didn't finish. Yeah, we so we are adjourning tonight until next week, Wednesday at Twisted Lime at 6 p.m.
So, okay.
Is there a second in the room? Okay, on the adjournment.
Yeah, you want it on the
So I
adjournment.
just want to give acknowledgement to our guests on the platform.
Oh, they're about to be late. No, they're first and then out.
First.
Give it a bit late.
He left at the very beginning.
Can we get their contact right now and make sure the office extended to them as well?
Are these both your
Luminaries.
attendants?
Oh,
Yes.
These are your invite.
That's my friend, Ernest my
Friend. That's right. So hi to Toastmasters Maycock and Turner from Luminaries Toastmasters.
You are also invited to come and eat and drink with us next week, Wednesday.
I believe y'all having food this coming
I saw.
I heard a message about macaroni being picked up.
Oh, I should catch our group as well, because I'm in the group, but I'm in the group.
We will see you all on Friday.
Yes.
Look at God. Is there a second in the room tonight? Yeah.
It's been moved and probably seconded by DTM Williams and soon to be distinguished Toastmaster McKinsey.
Yeah, she am.
That we can take you to 48881 at whatever time it is, 8:43 p.m. All in favor? Left hand or react? All abstaining? Don't do anything.
Are you left-handed, Danny?
No, but that's the first one that came to mind. I can use both hands actually. All right, let the record show that it has been moved properly seconded that.
You open yourself up.
Now, the yes, next to the percent by 481 at 8:42 p.m. We have the majority in favor. Meeting adjourned.
I'll send the menu for Twisted Lime in the group, so if anyone wants to think of what they want next week, you can think of it.
The first page will be the wrong.
All right, good night, y'all. Take care.
99.
Where is she?
Come on back, peaceful.
Kim.
I'm
We finalize
One person.
With my face turned to
I know I was supposed to give right? I was supposed to give $100.
weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun.
Remind me on the thing.
Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can when I can, while I can for my people. While the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones.
You have made it 100 miles to freedom. Would you like to pick a new name to mark your freedom?
Early in the morning, before the sun begins to shine, we're gonna start moving towards that separating line. I'm wading through muddy waters. You know I gotta made up mind. And I don't mind if I lose any blood on the way to salvation. And I'll fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. And you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on.
Harriet, welcome to the Underground Railroad.